Goedemiddag, dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Volgende station Delft. Station Delft.
reizigers, hele goedemiddag. 1739 fabriekloopblikken Den Haag Holland Spoor. Als je daar komen op spoor 6, gaat u naar de overzijde. Spoor 5 vindt u daar de sprinter naar Den Haag Centraal. Tevens op spoor 6 nadat wij zijn vertrokken vindt u nog de Intercity via Leiden naar Haarlem en Amsterdam Centraal. Gaat ons verlaten hier op Holland Spoor. Vergeet uw persoonlijke eigendom niet. Ik wil u bedanken voor het reizen met de Nederlandse spoorwegen. En ik wens u nog een hele zonnige dag. Blijft u zitten, gaat u mee naar Landen Nieuws-Indië, Leiden, Schiphol en de lange weg via Utrecht naar Venlo. Next station, de HKHS, volgend station, daarna Holland Spoor.
Nogmaals een hele goede middag, dames en heren, jongens en meisjes. Volgende station is Den Haag-Laan van Nieuw-Oost-Indië. Station Den Haag-Laan van Nieuw-Oost-Indië.
All right, I'm back. So let's just keep on going. Now I can talk. So where were we? Yes. We were here. Good. I like this structure. I think we can work with this. This name will come from the file name. But the problem is when we have the clipboard stuff, we have no file name. I guess I can just call it clipboard. I mean, we have to start somewhere, right? As soon as we have AI, we'll fix that. Ando en este carnaval. So we have a file, we have a name, and we have a meme type. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking whether to encode it as base64 or not. No, let's not encode it as base64 if it's plain text. There should be no real reason to do that. And plain text really is like, I guess it will be UTF-8, right? No. I'm thinking. No, this isn't about UTF-8. Because a binary file would also go through UTF-8. It's how you... Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a... Sorry for my ignorance, but I'm just drawing a blank here. Yeah, you go from Unicode to byte sequences. Yeah, indeed. Or vice versa. And then you go from byte sequence to a string. I'm still not that clear on this. I read this article, by the way. We can perhaps review it. So yeah, I'm still not closer to where I want. guess the difference between binary data and Unicode text is that Unicode, you cannot just have any numbers there. A few are possible and a few are not, whereas binary could be really anything. So it's more free, let's say. So we can just send it as plain text meme, text plain, nice. You can do something like why am I thinking file can be true or false? This is a string, naturally. I guess it shouldn't be file. It would be the data. Nah, let's just name it file. Yeah, let's just add something random. So we have this. We just get the data space. All right. Okay. Yeah, we have the data space here. These all the same. I mean, I guess technically we don't need all of this, right? We would just hit this endpoint, right? Not with mute. Yeah. Yeah. Then I would just do, we hit ourselves. Localhost port config port. no headers on the body would be yeah. What did we say was what it was going to do? This. And we're going to do this iteratively. We're just going to do it in JavaScript because why not, right? It's all a put. Yeah. Can I do that? No. I am putting the data would be just whatever is coming for now. This will change very shortly. And then the file would be everything is used, and the body is going to be JS2 paths, and then I didn't validate the call. Look at that. Cell paths to text. Yeah, this should work. Canvas. Yeah. I guess I need to return. I need to return anything. It goes to the path. So the updating our data space, and the dialog is already set. What's going on here? It's not supposed to be mute. Okay, it's completely ignoring me. Good. What did I do here? That Okay. Yeah. Dun, dun. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. What's the issue here? Just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So, file. Where is file? Yeah, of course. What was I thinking? Wait, that true false thing, I was the mute. I just copied the wrong thing completely. Good. Boom. What didn't you like? Yeah, of course. All right. And now? City Computer Ocean. Of course I have it. Yep. It's 404, okay. All right, so what's the issue here? Yeah, I'm just posting. Of course, it's not cell, it's call. Silly. Okay, now I have 400. Yeah, here I should. No, it's not like this, right? Error code. Error body or error. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, much better. Do I have to pass the header? No. You're kidding me. Oh, wait, of course. This is... I'm sending plain text? No, how did I do it before? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, of course, I need to wrap it in a call. Because I'm sending JSON, not plain text. Yeah. Okay, now. See. That's why I love programming. Well, let's first see. Oh. I wonder where's the issue. I'm trying to read this. This looks pretty unreadable to me. I mean, just this part, right? The rest is fine. I think it's a problem with the dialog here in the client. Yeah. The issue is that the equals gives me an error. It's not that one. It's this one then. Yeah, okay. So where's the issue here? Yeah. What I don't understand here so the problem is in the text area. But why none of these it's a string, exactly. So what's your problem? No, that's not the problem then. But then And this is driving me nuts. This makes no sense. Of course it does make sense. I just have to figure it out, right? We type function. I have an object here. I promise I'm returning an object. Yeah. This is also wrong, because this should be part of, if I look at it like this, well, have the name here, I'm confused to say the least. Probably I'm a bit tired. Apologies for that. I'm slower than usual. I don't understand why the error is considered an object here. Well, because it is an object, right? That cell parser is giving me an object. I don't understand why suddenly I get a string there. Oh, what happened here? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, multi-line text not closed. Okay, we have something broken because we're introducing something. Yeah, we basically broke cell there because it's a slash, right? Sorry. If I do that, you know, I thought it was wrong to make the call second and the result first, but you know what? Maybe it's a good idea. Purely suggested by the alphabetical order of it. start with the result, then look at where it comes from, perhaps. I would have never thought of that. Okay. That was what broke us, really. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this broke us. Bum, 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 bum. Da, da, so let me try something a bit nicer. Yeah. Yeah. Did it work? No, yeah, it's almost okay, but not fully. I need to put a name on it first, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm being a bit silly here. Why is this here in the dialog but not in the rest? I don't get it. I don't get it. How did I do the put? Oh yeah. Oh man. I forgot how my own app works. Yeah, because I got an error, of course, here. Oh, come on. You know how to do this. PMV. Is it that hard? Apparently. The name would be rq body name, and the value would be data and file, right? Yeah. Not that bad. Yes, look at that beauty. Just ocean. And clipboard 3, suddenly we have some data that is ocean. This is not too bad. Now you might be wondering where I see the potential for something that's going to replace spreadsheets and scripting languages here. I recognize it takes a lot of loving your eyes to look at it, but let's see if it can become a reality soon. By the way, the slice needs to be different. Yeah, what was I thinking? 3.5 of cars, which will override this things. Let's just maybe do 3 digits. Okay, now let's fix that other bomb that we did. So if I just take a slash and I upload that from clipboard, did that break? No, I didn't. Why didn't it break? Was it perhaps a space and a slash? Yes, a space and a slash did it. Why? Interesting. And if I just look at this one, space and a slash, has to be with escaping slashes, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I would rather not debug this type of thing. I thought I was done with this stuff. I'm looking for the place to put this. No, this is not it. It's yeah, where I was dealing with multi-lines. Remember season 1? I just want to understand what's going on here. Just start from scratch. If I just do this, paths to text. Yeah, I would like to look at that output. Let's just do a little bit of manual. Why am I still doing manual things? Because I cannot call these methods directly and they're just too low level, right? I guess that's a good excuse. What was it? I would just have data space slash. Yeah, so far so good. So this would be really what I want. Cell text there. Doesn't exist anymore, silly. Okay, data. Ah, yes. So I need quotes because there's a space there and then the slash. Fuck me. Sorry. Oh my god. How did I find that? Other people would never find that, just testing casually. I didn't even find it. It found me. And if it would have been this, it would have been fine, because that's perfectly valid. But this one, no, because this closes the thing, but this slash is really it's escaping the quote. It's escaping the quote. I cannot even make this thing up. I think we're destined to a rampage of success if we find these corner cases even without trying. Good. Okay, so how do we deal with this? I had never thought about this problem. That there would be a slash inside something already delimited and this would not escape that. So what do we do with that? I guess it would be a double slash in that case. So if we put a slash in front of a slash that is in front of a quote, that's not an escape quote. Oh man. Oh, wow. Okay. I just can't believe we found that. I honestly cannot believe it. I'm grateful. I am grateful. Yeah, let me just test this. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, that didn't work. So much for feeling special. No. Ah, but that's not that it broke so much. It's just, is there an error here? Why is there? There should be no slash here. Why is there a slash here? No, there's way more. Let's just say that slashes are not being treated properly. Because I would have expected this, right? And this would go away. That I'm expecting. And why is the dialog not showing? Well, this is starting to kill me. There's nothing. I mean, why are you not showing me the dialogue? Please. What's going on? Am I taking crazy pills here? Yeah, apparently I am. Why is it not retrieving things at the beginning? This must be a separate bug. Why am I getting an empty thing from this? This is insane. Maybe there's something wrong here. Yeah, it has to be something wrong in this structure. By the way, this might have been okay actually, because these already. Yeah, I would need literal quotes here. This was wrong. I do need literal quotes here. Let me just try something. There, I get it. There's an issue here. This is all with the slashes, I think. Yeah, I didn't think the parsing well, I think. I honestly want to skip it. I really feel like skipping this. I wonder if this JSON will work. And I know I'm completely chickening out. I'm aware. Now I blew up completely as well. Because there has to be slashes, I guess. Yeah. Now that we're really taking the parser through harder terrain, we're suffering. Really. Well, and there it works, of course. Well, not of course. It's when we put the quoted text that it fails. The using slashes fails in the dialog. I want to see if this also this text equals because the call is shown as text. So I wonder if I clear this out completely, and if I do, whoa, what's going on with my editor? I think I need to, oh, it was fine, never mind. If I do slash, let me just touch the dialog. Yeah, it doesn't even hit the, it cannot even save it. Yeah, exactly. So that really breaks it completely. The first one also fails outright. Uh-oh, we're running out of power. Let's see how far we can get. Actually, let me just get the extension. Just a moment. Nice. We have power. So let's just use our brain for a sec. So if I have this, I need to do like this. What I need to do is should be encoded as, and this should be decoded as. The rule is if in the original string there's a make the slash a double slash. Same for decoding. If there's a double slash before a quote, make it a single slash. wonder if this changes the spaces when we're doing paths. And now I don't understand why this why this, what was it? Why this also breaks the dialogue. Probably related. Yeah, it's because of these quotes. Let's just use our brain for a sec too. Yeah, so I escaped the quote. Why is there a quote there? There should be, oh yeah, because it's text, right? Yeah. It's a quote. It's a slash. There's another quote. Yet another quote. Another slash. Another quote. This looks fine to me, honestly. Believe it or not. And if I just will remove this for a second. Yeah, it looks good. This is fine. So why it breaks? Says this line has an escape with quote. Oh, so it's not fine. Yeah, honestly, I don't have the brain power today to do this. It was a long day today. So we cannot do this on the dialogue. Let's just does this change spaces? What was I trying to say here? I think I just I lost it there. I don't know what I meant. The dialogue breaks because we are not parsing properly. The first one is a failure of encoding. Triggers the second one a failure of parsing because it should be okay. By not adding an entry in the dialogue. All right. So if I make it mute, let me just cheat a bit. Yeah, so now what's going on? Ah, yeah, because I didn't restart the server, right? All right. It looks horrible, but it works. So what we can do now is some a plain parse. We can try to parse it as JSON if they she parse text. It's like JSON parse, but it doesn't throw. If JSON, return JSON. Return text. You have to apologize. Apologize, no, you have to. I have to apologize for my singing. Look at that. It did work. Yes. Honestly, I'm not sure if I want to look at this, but we are starting to get somewhere. Yes. Already having this is powerful. Honestly, I would just really do this. I would just do this. I would just keep the original files for other stuff. Questa ser feliz. Yeah, if I don't restore the server, we're gonna be in the same spot. Where didn't it work? There, I guess I hadn't. Okay. Look at this one. This one is hairy. Yeah, we need to fix this. Whoa. Okay. Okay, let's not get too demoralized. Just a little bit is fine. We're uploading Excel, CSV, and JSON. Okay. Can I use Google Docs without being logged in? No. If I just do LibreOffice, something like this. If I do one, I will do sales and what product amount. Yeah, don't mind me. Perfect. I'm curious to see what comes here. I wonder. Okay. Thank you. So what I could do, if basically look at the dirty parse in action. If text match, if we have if we're matching tabs, I would go something like no, I don't need to do this. Stop me when it's not true. If columns by tab. Basically, I wanted to assert that every single line there, if be length, return true. We can ignore perhaps the last line that has nothing in it. And then if columns by tab, the object of what? Let's just do this. I'm getting tired. Yeah, look at that. So we split this, we iterate what? Line 0, split tab. return. What am I doing? That's not what I want. Okay, +1. No, not for the headers. No, the object has to be this. Yeah. Dale go b split tab. And then now I would do it. I would just go to the output. I can do this tire only because I've done it 1,000 times by this time. That might actually be a literal number that I did this type of nested loop. And I'm not boasting, it's just hopefully it's one of the last ones that I write in JavaScript. I would do output for each of the items. I would do something like this. Will be a row, and then for each of them, actually I could do it with daily yeah. And I would return here line 0 split tab k2. That's my key, and my value is d2. And maybe what I could do is something like to number if numbers. Was it that the name? I didn't expose this function. What a mistake. And return this. Somehow I think this will work. And then I guess we could do it by what do I call it? Spreadsheet table. Detabler. Okay, separator. And we can just do it by and just one of these. If columns by tab, return nothing. Am I doing more than I'm able to do right now? I'm at the very edge. I would just do columns here. Yeah. Yeah. There's the same amount of columns on each. But do we really need the same amount of columns on each? Maybe I'm missing data on some, right? For example, something like this. Yeah, we don't want that. So much logic, and I already don't need it. There. Now I'm just gonna do this if and now we do it with commas. Actually, we don't need commas here, I think. Well, let's just try it. Look at that. This is beautiful. This is good. I'm gonna stop here. We are going to fix that issue with the slashes, the parsing. It's really good that we found it. I should have probably suspected it because we tested for the quotes, but we didn't test much for the slashes, or almost at all. Actually, we don't have a single test for the slashes, literal slashes, and we're gonna fix that with a bit more rest on us, and we are already able to upload from the clipboard, which is I think quite useful, JSON and spreadsheet-like data. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.